Yes, in this presentation, we touch the topic of the applicability of clinical trials in routine clinical practice. In particular, we were referring to the treatment of newly diagnosed transplant-eligible multiple myeloma because since 2 years ago, daratumumab-VTD, so dara-VTD, has become a new standard of care in this setting of patients. And so several real-life data are now available, and we are starting to use this quadruplet combination, including an anti-CD38 monoclonal antibody, not only in patients that are usually enrolled in clinical trials, but in more difficult to treat patients. So the focus of this symposium was on the fact that, of course, clinical trials are important to give a result which is not biased by the selection of the patient and which is clear, which can rely on very strict statistical endpoints. But at the same time, we know that nearly half of the real-life patients are not eligible for clinical trials because of several reasons. One of the most frequent is renal failure, that is very frequent in newly diagnosed multiple myeloma. Another reason is frailty. Patients may have many characteristics of frailty. Or other reason. So all those patients, of course, should be treated nevertheless in the real-life routine practice. So to generate a real-life data that, of course, may have the bias that they are less clean, less homogeneous, it's important because it's good to have also the results of the efficacy and the toxicity of newer treatments in this more difficult to treat population. So the symposium was mainly focused on the results of dara-VTD in real life. And we saw that also patients with renal failure, high risk cytogenetics, more elderly, could benefit of this combination. We know that currently there is hoping very soon new standard of care, which is dara-BRD, so with the substitution of TAL with LEN. We just had the result of this very important phase 3 Perseus trial at the last ASH meeting. So it will be important the same to generate real-life data also with this new combination, and this will happen in the upcoming months and years.